Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at two figures from the Ghostbusters Fright Feature line from Hasbro. These are both characters from the new movie Ghostbusters Afterlife. We have Phoebe and Trevor, and this will round out the team of the new Ghostbusters, since in the last video I did for these we took a look at Podcast and Lucky, and I know that video seems like a long time ago. It took me a while to find these. I have never seen these in stores. The first wave was the original four Ghostbusters, and I did see those in stores fairly frequently, but I never saw anyone from the new movie, the four new characters, in stores at all. I got all of them from Amazon. You can probably tell some of these bubbles and cards are a little worse for wear. But yeah, I just had to kind of like stalk the listings on Amazon, and then when they would go up, I'd grab them quick, and then they'd go back down. So I was actually able to complete the team. So we have Phoebe and Trevor here. I don't know much about the characters. I still haven't seen the movie yet. I do know that Phoebe is supposed to be Egon's granddaughter, I believe, which is pretty cool. She comes with the Muncher Ghost, and then we have the generic proton pack that all of these figures come with. And then over here we have Trevor, and I don't think this ghost is anyone of note. I don't even know if he's in the movie, probably not. But then he also comes with the generic proton pack. And then if we spin around to the back, you get like a little sentence-long bio for each of the characters, and just shows off the Fright Feature for the ghost here. So pretty standard packaging, just have these bubbles on cards. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get both of these out of here, and we'll take a closer look. So here they are out of the packaging. Right away you can see Trevor is very much taller than Phoebe, but they're good little figures. I really like the detailing and the paint applications. They're basic 5 POA, so you have legs that can swivel about 90 degrees up and down. I guess you can go a little bit further back, but not much. You have arm swivels. It looks like they would have a swivel at the forearm, but unfortunately they don't. And then you can have the head swivel. And basically it's just at the bottom of the neck. That's where it connects to the torso. That's where the swivel is. But they're good little figures. Like I said, they have really nice paint applications. The proton pack is fairly basic. It just has one large peg to peg into the back there. And then you just have the kind of like soft plastic wire attaching the wand to the proton pack. And then there's a big tab here that you can tab into the side of the wand, so if you'd like to keep that on there. Now, obviously, you would think you would want it to go around like this, which you can kind of do, but that would probably stretch it out. So just beware. If you decide to do that over time, that might stretch out the plastic if you keep it like that. But you can see it's got some decent detailing here in the proton pack. I wish there were some paint applications to really make it pop, but at least all the detailing's there. If you want to customize them and paint them yourself, you can. That's a little bit over my skill set, so I will not be doing it. But we can feed the wand in here. We'll pop this into the hand like so. And then I like to feed it down a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier for the character to hold on to. There we go. So we can give her the proton pack with the wand. And it looks pretty cool. I think she looks good. We have the little Muncher Ghost. He also has some nice paint applications and detailing. And his Fright Feature is very simple. You can see he has a button here on the back that you just push in. You have to push it all the way in, and it'll make the stomach pop down. And then it has this, I don't know if this is his tongue or just a projectile. I'm not 100% sure there. But then you can kind of keep pressing the button if you want to move the hands up and down. But there's some really nice paint applications inside. I think that orange really pops against the blue, so that looks really nice. And then you just kind of close it back up, and then push it in again and it will pop open. So it's kind of a fun little feature. Moving on to Trevor over here. Pretty much the exact same points of articulation. He has kind of a longer neck, so it looks a little off, but they just do that so you can get the, articulation there in the neck. But otherwise, he's got pretty much the same paint applications. You can see the jumpsuit fits him a little bit better because he's taller. He's got that Ghostbuster patch there on the side, which I really like. And then his proton pack is exactly the same. So nothing new there. We can take the wand. Now this one will probably fit in his hand a lot easier because his hands are just naturally bigger. So there you go. He can hold the wand pretty easily. And he looks pretty good. And then I'm not sure of the name of this ghost. But he has a very similar feature. The buttons here on the back. And the front flips down, and then you have that same kind of weird tongue or projectile. I think this one's supposed to be a tongue. But really nice paint applications down here. All the teeth are painted. The tongue is painted red. I guess actually that's his tongue, so maybe this is a projectile or maybe a second. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, you can keep pressing the button if you want this to kind of go up and down. But they really do have some nice paint applications. The eyes look really good. All the blue here on the top. I like the molding back here for his little tail. I think that's really cool. And then you just kind of push this back down and then close that back up. And then he's ready to go again. So both of the little ghosts, I think, really work. I think they're really cool. And the figures are nice. Like I said, they're fairly basic. They don't have a ton going on, but, you know, they're just wearing their jumpsuits. They come with the proton packs. I wish the proton packs had a little bit more in terms of paint applications. But other than that, I mean, for the price point, these are $10 a figure. So for $10, you get the figure, the proton pack, and the ghost. And I feel like for that, that's a pretty fair price point. They very much remind me of the Kenner Real Ghostbusters figures from the 80s. They also had 5 points of articulation, proton pack, ghost. Now these ghosts definitely have a lot more detailing and paint applications than those jelly ghosts back in the day. So that's probably where some of the price point is going. I think they all look really good though. I'm happy to finally complete the team. Like I said, it did take a while because they were very hard to track down, but I'm happy that I have all 4 characters from the new movie. I don't know if the line is dead. I really would assume it is because the movie's long out of the theater. And I know they still have the Ghostbusters license at Hasbro, but they're kind of doing the like 6-inch figures, but even those have kind of slowed down a little bit. So I don't know what the future is going to hold for Ghostbusters over at Hasbro. Personally, I'm making my pitch again. I would love them to do something along the lines of Mission Fleet. Give me a line of like little 2-inch figures that come with proton packs and traps. Give me an Ecto-1. Give me a Firehouse, whatever other vehicles you want to cook up. I would absolutely love something like that. I think to do a really big, like, in-scale Firehouse playset, I feel like you'd have to take the figures down that small to really kind of detail it out and everything, but only time will tell. But like I said, I would imagine this line is probably on the way out if it's not already officially dead, because we haven't really seen any movement, and the last wave was really hard to find. They didn't really get much distribution in stores, so I would assume, unfortunately, it's probably on its way out, if it's not 100% canceled already. So, but I think it's a shame because they were really nice figures. I think the ghosts work. I think the figures were nice. The Ecto-1 that came out with this line was really good, and I would have liked to see some more of it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.